All right, this is Chef Charles. We back in the kitchen. We not in Christmas mode yet. We still in November. Okay, and we're gonna make baklava. Okay, this is what you're gonna need: your phyllo dough. Okay, and we got one fresh lemon, juice from one fresh lemon. Okay, we're gonna use the orange peel off one orange. We got 1 cup of granulated sugar, 1 cup of water. We got a cinnamon stick. We got a ½ a cup of honey. This is honey we're using here. Okay, this is our sauce, our syrup that's gonna go on our phyllo dough. The pecans and stuff like that, that'll come later. So we're gonna go ahead and get the sauce up and running, get it cool. Then we're gonna show you the next step with the phyllo dough, okay? We got a cup of water in. We got a ½ cup of honey going in too. I'm trying to get all that honey out there. That stuff expensive. You don't want to leave none of that around. Like my spoon ain't doing what it need to do. I'm gonna go ahead and put a 3/4 cup of sugar in there. So I'm gonna get the rest of our honey out of here. Can't leave none of that behind. All that need to go in. And we on medium high right now, okay? We'll try and get all our honey out of here. Yes, we not in Christmas mode yet. First day of December, we will be in Christmas mode. But I used to work for a Jewish bakery. This is one of the things they would make every holiday. Matter of fact, they'll make it any time. Okay? Now we got 1 cinnamon stick going in. Our juice from 1 lemon. Alright, we put our orange peel in now. We're gonna put about 4 of them in there. Just the peel from your orange, not the juice. Just the peel. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna let that come to a boil. Alright, in the food processor, we got 2 cups of walnuts. Okay? We got 1 cup of pecan. You can use a spatula if you have got them. I didn't have any, so I'm using pecan. Okay? We're gonna put a pinch of salt in there. And 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. I'm gonna let that go. We want it fine, but we don't want it powdery. But we want some semblance of walnuts, but we don't want them large. Small. When we get there, I'll show you, okay? Alright, this is what you want. You want it fine, okay? But you don't want it powdery, okay? Alright, we got that done. Alright, we're 5 minutes in. We're gonna go ahead and shut the heat off and take it off the burner. We just got to completely cool before we use it. And we're gonna use this at the lab after it come out of the oven. Just so when we use this, okay? Alright. Okay, got about a 9 by 13 saucepan with grease on the sides and on the bottom. Okay, we're gonna use 10 sheets of phyllo dough for our bottom, okay? With every sheet we're gonna do it with butter. Okay, make sure you keep your phyllo dough with a damp towel on it, okay? Very flaky, and it will tell on you, okay? That's 1 sheet. Straighten it out the best you can. This is dough. very difficult to work with, but you'll get it after a while. Okay, once you get that one down, you wash it down with butter again. Okay? We're gonna do this 10 times. Okay, another sheet. Alright, we ain't gonna keep you here, but we're just showing you how to get started. You're gonna do this 10 times, okay? Alright, when we get to the 10th time, we'll bring you back. Every sheet you put on, you make sure you butter it down, okay? Alright, we got a 10 sheet down. We're gonna go ahead and butter that down. Now, if you ain't got no patience, I don't suggest you fool with this. But if you got some patience, you know, it's a little time consuming, but the finished product is well worth it, okay? I know y'all been seeing this phyllo dough in the freezer. What the world that for? Yeah, it's not like puff paste bakery. It's entirely different. These sheets are so thin and so delicate. You just can easily break one of them, okay? Alright, now we're using our pecans and our walnuts. And we gotta do this 6 times. So I don't know if you need to scale this off in 6 different, areas so you know you'll have enough. I think that's what I'm gonna do after I get this first sheet down. I'm gonna put me enough for 5 more sheets, and to ensure that I got enough for 6 more sheets, okay? Alright, we got that down. Now we're gonna take another sheet. Now you know I got this. Put this damn towel on here. Oh, this is tricky, baby. But get past the fear part of it and go to work. That's all it is. Getting past the initial fear and say, okay, I'm finna go to work. That's what I said. I got past the initial fear, and I said I'm going to work. Straighten that out best you can, and gotta be perfect. They're gonna be sandwiched between nuts and phyllo dough. Okay, that's the first sheet. We're gonna do this 6 times. Yeah, brush don't like to want to cooperate. We're gonna do this 6 more times. Okay, I need to change brush because this brush ain't doing what I need for it to do. Okay. Alright, now lay your nuts down. That's 2 times. We got 4 more to go, okay? Alright, we're gonna bring you back when we get to the 6th sheet, okay? Alright, we got 2 sheets with the nuts between it. Then we added 4 more sheets without nuts. Now this here we're gonna add 6 sheets on top of this without the nuts, okay? Okay, we're gonna start out 6 more sheets without nuts. We're gonna put them on there and just squeeze them down, okay? Butter them down. Yes, ma'am, I told you to bring your patient with you. Press that down a little, we butter it down. We're gonna do that 6 more times, okay? Alright, All right, we got our 6 down. This our third installment of pecans. We're gonna put another 6 down. See, the good thing about this, the recipe of how to do it is right on here, okay? So if you get lost, well, don't make it a big deal if you get lost. I'm talking about, come on now. We just putting layers on top of pecan. Some folks said 6, you look at a recipe, some folks said 2. I'm talking about everybody got their own way of doing it, okay? Okay, so don't get discouraged if you lose your spot, okay? Alright, we're gonna do another 6 and we'll bring you right back. I've got a 6 sheet down, we're putting the pecans on it. I pecan and walnut. Don't take these walnuts out now. Alright, got that 6 sheet down 3 times. 6 pecans, 6 pecans, 6 pecans, okay? Alright, now we're gonna go 12 sheets with just butter between the 12 sheets, okay? Y'all stay with me, baby, we gonna get there. Alright, this is our last set of sheets going on now. Wash that down with butter. Then we're gonna cut it into the famous diamond shapes. And we're gonna be ready to go in the oven, okay? I'm gonna cut it down the center. Get 4 cuts out of it. You'll need a sharp knife for this, okay? Now you may have to go with a couple times. Make sure we got it cut. Then we're gonna halve in 2 halves. Take that knife right down through it. Now we're just gonna turn our pan. And we going down the shape. Alright, we got it cut. Just hitting it again. A little butter, some of the little sheets is coming up. But we ain't gonna let that deter us, okay? Alright, we going into a 320-degree oven from 60 minutes to about 65, 80 minutes, okay? Until this get crispy brown on top, okay? Alright, in the oven we go. Gonna put about an hour and 15 minutes on it. Come back and check it and see where we at. Alright, we baked it for an hour and 10 minutes. And the sauce we made earlier when we first started the video, this is what you're gonna pour on top of it. You hear that sound? I'm gonna pour this on there as soon as you take it out. It's what's gonna get all between the corners and cracks and stuff. So once you get through with this, you gotta let it set a couple hours so it can do what it's supposed to do. Make sure you get this all over the whole thing, all on the little corners. Put it all on there. Then, after you put this on there now, gotta let it 2 hours. We want to make sure all this glaze go in every corner, every preferences, okay? So you want to make sure. And you want to do it as soon as you get it out the oven. No waiting time. As soon as you get it out of the oven, go ahead and put your glaze on there. Okay, we'll see y'all back here approximately 2 hours. Taste test. All right, baby. That's baklava there, baby. You see the rose? I'm talking about, Lord how much. We used to make so many of these things. But, you know, that was then when we was in the bakery, now we at home. But you can see the pecans in there, the phyllo dough. Now all you got to remember, if you can't remember how to put the sheets down, listen. First time you put 10 sheets down. Every sheet you put down, you butter. That's 10, okay? Next layer, 1 layer of pecan, 6 sheets. 1 layer of pecan, another 6 sheets. Last layer of pecans, then pecans. Okay? The last layer is 6 sheets, then pecan. Then the last layer that go on top of the pecan is 12 sheets. Okay? Butter between every one of them. Now, before it go in the oven, you cut it. Alright? You make your filling. That's the first thing you do. Because you want that cool after it come out to the oven. So you're gonna go ahead and make that first. Make that first, set it aside. Come out of the oven, you pour your filling or your glaze on there as soon as it's come out of the oven. Man, that's just delicious. You taste the pecans. You taste the walnuts, the butter, the flaky. Come on, baby. Then the glaze you got on there, you tie it all together. Oh man. Now listen. I know it's a lot of work. If you don't have patience, you can't make this. You gotta have patience, right? Cause them sheets gonna be doing what they want them to do, and not necessarily doing what you want them to do. Just practice your patience when you're making baklava, okay? Alright, we're gonna go ahead and close this video out. And probably the next video I make, we're gonna be in Christmas mode, okay? Y'all make sure you stay tuned. Subscribe to the channel, share, and like. Your friends, your neighbors, hadn't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and tap them on the shoulder. Tell them they need to get with Charles and live things sweet. Okay? We'll definitely appreciate that. With that, live long and prosper. Don't sleep on your dream. Chef Charles and Baklava, we out of here.